Hi, I'm Joe Kern with Enable, and today we're going to talk about what makes N-Central so special and really how it works. To start, we know that there's a lot of tools out there on the market, but some of them are pretty limited, whether it's how you pick and choose and target your devices, whether it's by organizations or sites, or even by device type, they can be really limiting. And that can cause a lot of challenges, such as lack of standardization or disjointed policies, or even duplicate policies, which makes things really unpredictable. N-Central is built different. It has an infinity core, which gives it its power and flexibility. N-Central's infinity core is comprised of 7 components, and it really all starts with filtering. We take a data-centric approach to filtering, whether that's data that's related to your sites or organizations, or data related to your devices, or even custom property data that you want to add in. That allows us to take an approach where we can target any device to do anything you want inside the product, whether that's monitoring or automation, or even targeting for rules and policies that you want to enforce configurations. Let's talk about each of these components. Let's talk about the service templates. Service templates are our way of combining monitoring and automation and configuration that you want to apply to devices. This might mean things like you have Exchange servers or SQL databases or certain applications inside of your networks. You want to set a standard way of monitoring and maintaining those devices and those applications. Service templates allow you to do that. That also means when you onboard new devices, it allows those service templates to detect that there's something there that you want to monitor and automatically apply the template to those devices when they're onboarded. This makes onboarding super simple and super fast. Next, let's talk about device configuration. You can create rules that are either standard or dynamic for device configuration. Device configuration kind of blends the side of IT management and security. So whether those device configurations are deploying security or deploying patch management or deploying your data protection, maybe through Cove, our favorite, but either way, you get to configure your devices so that they're set to a standard. Predictability is really important when it comes to technician efficiency, and that's what we're aiming for with our service templates combined with our device configurations that allow things to roll out and create the standardized policies that you'd like. Next is monitoring profiles. In addition to rolling out your service templates, there might be other monitoring profiles you want to set up. Now, out of the box, N-Central is really simple. You can take our default monitors and it comes with a ton of things like services and processes and detect certain things like your antivirus and backup softwares and allows you to start monitoring them. But if you'd like to say you've got a certain situation, during off hours, you want a notification profile that allows it to send to an outsourced NOC. Or you have certain people that are network related versus database related or even help desk related. You can create notification profiles that allow the right people to get the right notification at the right time. That includes our self-healing, that includes understanding thresholds of your monitors. At what point does it go to an L1 tech versus an L2 tech to create an escalation path? These monitoring profiles can be set up as simple or as complex as you need them to meet your needs. The most powerful part about N-Central's Infinity Core is its rules engine. When it starts with the data-centric filtering, you then have your notification profiles, service templates, automations, everything you want to do, and you place those into a rule so that those automatically go out. And when you're ready, you'll be able to apply rules based on your service offerings. It allows you to create tailored service offerings. So if you have a security offering or maybe a complete monitoring offering, or even an ad hoc, you'll be able to create service offerings, and those rules will be used to automatically apply the right standardization based upon the service offering you're creating, or even the SLAs that you need to meet by department. Now, when it comes to our Infinity Core, we can't not talk about automation, right? Scheduled tasks. These are really important. These are things we want to schedule, whether they're ongoing, monthly, weekly, daily basis, or we need to schedule a task for a certain situation on a certain day, and then it's done. Our scheduled task module allows everybody to take action when they need it. Finally, let's talk about custom properties. Custom properties are really unique and very special. It's kind of like adding your own special data into N-central that you can then use inside all of these Infinity Core components. Those custom properties can be implemented and uploaded at one point, or you can actually create dynamic custom properties. Think of these kind of like variables. So I want to run a monitor, and that monitor is going to check to see if this device has encryption. And if it doesn't, let's turn encryption on. And when it does, let's take that encryption key and let's store it in a custom property. So if something bad happens, you're going to be able to take that encryption key and you're going to have it so you can remote in and get access to the device at a low level. We know that things happen. It's a matter of when. So having these custom properties used as variables is really important. You can also create multi-pass workflows with that. So you monitor for something, you push it out to those devices, you detect something, you want to catch a variable. Maybe it's a scheduled task, maybe it's the output of a script or an automation, and you want to take that output and place it into a custom property so that you can then monitor and react again on it and do another task or another set of monitoring or another bit of automation. This creates a circular flow. And guess what? You don't need to be an expert to do this. It's point and click right out of the box, but you can also dive in with more automation and scripts that we provide or work with our teams to build what you need. N-central's Infinity Core is how N-central really works. It's the heart of everything that N-central does. It's built different. It's unlike other tools that might have limiting things. You'll be able to predict and design the workflows, standardization, and automation that you need inside of N-central using our Infinity Core components. If you'd like to learn more about N-central's Infinity Core, click the link and start a trial.